Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC Diagnostic Trouble Code P0498 refers to a low voltage condition in the EVAP Canister vent shut valve circuit for the Honda Accord models from 2008 to 2012. The EVAP system is critical for managing fuel vapor emissions from the vehicle's fuel tank. The canister vent shut valve controls the flow of fuel vapors from the fuel tank into the canister for proper vapor management. A low voltage condition in this circuit can lead to ineffective operation of the system, causing increased emissions and potential failure of vehicle emissions tests. The sensor's location is typically near the fuel tank area, making it accessible for inspection and testing. Proper diagnostics will require specialized tools like the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear codes and check for faults. The DTC P0498 indicates an error within the EVAP, Evaporative Emission Control System, which handles fuel vapor emissions to reduce environmental impact. The EVAP canister vent shut valve is instrumental in controlling the flow of fuel vapors from the gas tank to the charcoal canister, where these vapors are stored until they can be safely purged back into the intake system. This valve is usually located in the vehicle's undercarriage, near the fuel tank, making it vital to inspect its connection and functionality during troubleshooting. A malfunction in this valve can cause the vehicle to trigger the DTC, leading to performance issues or failure to pass emissions tests. Ensuring that the valve and its associated wiring are in proper condition is essential for the overall efficiency of the EVAP system. When diagnosing the P0498 code, several potential causes need to be explored. Firstly, a poor electrical connection can restrict the voltage needed for the EVAP canister vent shut valve to function correctly, often resulting in low voltage situations. Secondly, a faulty canister vent shut valve itself might directly cause the DTC, indicating it requires replacement. Lastly, damaged wiring in the harness can lead to an open circuit which may affect voltage delivery. Each of these issues can manifest in different vehicle behaviors and symptoms. A thorough inspection of both connections and wiring is essential to identify the root of the problem effectively. The presence of DTC P0498 can manifest a few key symptoms, with the most notable being the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard. This warning is a preliminary indication that there's a problem within the emission system. Additionally, if the EVAP canister vent shut valve is malfunctioning, it could ultimately lead to a vehicle failing an emissions test, an important regulatory requirement. Another symptom could be fuel vapor leaks, manifesting as unusual odors or decreased fuel efficiency. Recognizing these symptoms early on can assist in the timely diagnosis and repair, ensuring compliance with environmental standards and retaining vehicle performance. The first troubleshooting step for DTC P0498 involves turning the ignition switch to on-2, which powers the vehicle's electrical systems without starting the engine. Following that, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any existing diagnostic trouble codes. This action serves to reset the vehicle's computer and allow for new data to be recorded without any historical codes interfering. After clearing, check for any pending or confirmed DTCs with the HDS once again. This step is vital to determine if the P0498 is still present, guiding the technician on the next steps of the troubleshooting process. Proper execution of this step sets the foundation for identifying persistent issues. In the second step, the technician reviews the data from the HDS to ascertain whether DTC P0498 is indicated. If DTC P0498 is present, it's essential to move forward to Step 6, which involves inspecting the component directly. If the code is not present anymore, it suggests an intermittent failure may have occurred. In this case, the system appears operational at that moment. But it's crucial to investigate possible causes like poor connections or loose terminals at both the EVAP Canister vent shut valve and the engine control module, ECM, or powertrain control module, PCM. Proper evaluation of the results from this step is critical for efficient diagnosis. In the third step, the technician must select the EVAP Canister Vent Shut CVS Valve On option from the inspection menu on the HDS. This functionality allows the technician to actively test the EVAP system and check for any faults in real time. After engaging this option, the technician again checks for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS Diagnostics. This is a critical verification step to ascertain whether the previously identified P0498 code reappears during the active test. If the code does appear again, it indicates that the issue persists within the EVAP system, necessitating further inspection of the components involved. Step 4 requires the technician to turn the ignition switch to lock 0 for safety before disconnecting the 2P connector from the EVAP canister vent shut valve. Once the connector is safely removed, the technician turns the ignition back on to the on-2 position. At this point, the technician measures the voltage between the terminal number 2 of the EVAP canister vent shut valve connector and the body ground. This is crucial to determine if battery voltage is present at the connector, indicating that the electrical supply to the valve is functioning properly. Understanding voltage readings in this context is essential, as inadequate voltage can reveal faults within the wiring or components that require further investigation. In Step 5, after measuring the voltage, the technician must conclude whether there is battery voltage present at the connector. If battery voltage is confirmed to be present as expected, the technician progresses to the next step in the troubleshooting process. On the contrary, if there is no voltage detected, there may be an open circuit in the wiring between the EVAP canister vent shut valve and the PGM-FI powertrain control module fuel injection subrelay. In this event, the technician should repair the open circuit to restore functionality to the valve. Identifying and repairing these circuits are vital to ensuring that the entire system operates effectively and complies with emissions requirements. Step 6 directs the technician to turn the ignition switch to lock 0 once again before proceeding. At this point, the resistance between terminal number 1 and terminal number 2 at the EVAP canister vent shut valve connector must be measured. This step is critical because it indicates whether the valve is operational and can carry the necessary electrical current for proper functioning. If the resistance falls outside the acceptable range, it would confirm a fault with the valve. Hence, checking the connector terminals for cleanliness and secure connections also plays a crucial role in ensuring accurate resistance readings. Proper attention to detail in this step helps prevent overlooked issues that can lead to recurring DTCs. The final step in troubleshooting DTC P0498 is the verification process, which is crucial for confirming that repairs were successful. After all electrical connections and components have been inspected and repaired, the technician should reconnect all connectors to ensure everything is properly plugged in. Following this, clear any existing DTCs using the HDS to reset the system one last time. The next step is to test drive the vehicle while monitoring the onboard diagnostic system for any recurring signs of DTC P0498. Successful elimination of the DTC without reappearance signifies that the issue has been effectively resolved. This step is essential not only for confirming repairs, but also for ensuring the reliability of the vehicle's EVAP system. To prevent issues related to DTC P0498 and maintain the efficiency of the vehicle's EVAP system, routine preventive maintenance is essential. Technicians should regularly inspect wiring and connections related to the EVAP canister vent shut valve. This includes checking for signs of wear, corrosion, or any physical damage that could lead to electrical failures. Additionally, periodically testing the functionality of the EVAP system components can help identify early indicators of potential failure. By keeping an eye on these components and performing necessary maintenance, it is possible to avert costly repairs, ensure compliance with emission standards, and enhance overall vehicle performance. Investing time in preventive measures can yield significant benefits in the long run. In conclusion, understanding the significance of the EVAP system is critical for proper vehicle maintenance and compliance with environmental regulations. The DTC P0498 points to a specific issue concerning the EVAP canister vent shut valve, which can have adverse effects on emissions performance. Following structured troubleshooting steps ensures thorough diagnostics, enabling technicians to pinpoint exact issues efficiently. Additionally, conducting regular preventive maintenance can help avert future problems with the EVAP system and enhance vehicle reliability. By addressing these considerations, vehicle owners and technicians can work together to maintain the integrity of the emissions system and ensure optimal vehicle operation. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.